All right, ready to go here. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here in the home opener. And a base hit right there. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Laureano comes up the hit. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to third, 1. And a run scores on the double play. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Perkins makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game, Tyler Wells.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that drops in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And misses
that's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sends it to
He's
first.
out.
And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball by him elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
that's down.
Very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And
2 balls,
ball misses
2 strikes.
Outside.
Three and 2.
2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman. Quintana back to work. That one fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field? Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way.
What do you
for the
got?
knock.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Nope, that's foul.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Aye.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Did he
Started
go?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held up. Rutschman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle.
That's a ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fought off foul. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. 2 on, 1 out. Turang to second.
He's out.
Their second double play already. This one ends the second. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they
Outside,
won
that's
the
a
NL
ball.
Central by 10 games, Boog. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this
Did he
season.
go?
If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. To the right side, Westberg throws to first in time, and quickly 1 away in the second. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And that is out of play. And swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This is Bryce Turang. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And
1 ball,
skips into
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill doubled his first time. foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls,
Another
2
0-2
strikes.
count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even
0-1's the count.
for the baseball community at large. What
Ball,
an
that's out.
icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it, and it's caught for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
Pitches in there. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you're really going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Milwaukee. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Westburg, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go.
That's ball 2.
2-1.
2-1.
On the ground. On to first.
Got him.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Mountcastle.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. A single his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Frelick running hard to get it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
Ball, that's outside.
Changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, great stop to first. And they
He's
get the
out.
out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Contreras in the box now. Takes strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the
Ball
plate
one.
so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit
I got
it
a
to
ball,
the outfield.
1 strike.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Here we go, tie game. That's situational hitting right there. Good job putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Slider. That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Just
0-1.
missed. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. And that
Ball
one
1.
upstairs, ball 1. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the count is even, 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Brenton Doyle.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Arenado leads off first with 1 away. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Chourio under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Hoskins.
The first baseman, Reese.
Wells back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something,
outside.
but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
On to first. Gets him.
Out.
1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Bryce Terang will hit next. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
that one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at American Family Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. High. Fastball even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Tap foul at the plate. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan O'Hearn. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. That
One ball, one
upstairs,
strike.
Ball one. Laureano on third. Westberg at first with no outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. That one fouled off, 2-2. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 2. Hoskins. There's one.
Out.
Return throw
Got
to
him.
first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake. Gregory Soto taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio.
Ball.
Just
That's inside.
missed. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way
One
to
and
catch
one.
up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the
One
middle,
ball,
you're saying to
2
yourself,
strikes.
how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jackson Chorio. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Now, this manager
0-1's
knows
the count.
that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Two the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Gary Sanchez. So now a pinch hitter, Heston Kjerstad. High umps, measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one
That's upstairs.
Ball 1. That one ripped. Hauls it in. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 2.
Arenado.
Out there to center. Perkins makes the catch. 2 away. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Turang over to first in time. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. That one misses. Ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's William Contreras.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Andrew Kittredge into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Foul ball there. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. Back here at American Family Field, ready to begin the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. High umps, back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Colton Cowser. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That
Ball.
one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back
2
to
balls,
the dugout.
1 strike.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 12,
Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pinch hitter coming on, Cedric Mullins. Good opportunity for him, first and second with nobody out. And a strike in there.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's in.
No outs, runners at first and second. Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He circles the bases and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side, Turang. Over to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Perkins settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And first offering is fouled off. And
I got
there's
1
a
ball, 1 strike.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Bryce Turang.
Second baseman, Bryce Turang. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43.
The bit
Yeah.
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right through there, got him. 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that one. Bases
0-1's
empty,
the
1
count.
away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just
No
not
balls,
able
2
to catch
strikes.
up to that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cowser. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit
0-1.
tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting on speed.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
3.
a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. Bounce to the right side. Turang tosses to first.
He's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field.
Ball, that's out.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that
ball
led to that
two.
knock.
And another ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Arenado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike.
2.
It's 2-2. Perkins coming on. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Ball comes back to the infield quickly, and he holds it first with a 2-out single. So, man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Perkins. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hangs
3.
and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Jackson Chourio. And the
Ball!
first
That pitch is
misses
out.
for ball 1. The Orioles leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Into the outfield, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one wrapped foul. On the ground, right side. Oh, great. Fires to first.
He's
and
out.
It beats him. What a play.
catcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first.
Out.
Ball game. 6-1 final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outfit.